Welcome back to the reality of the clown world. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is just too much. Like, I'm working on something. I really like to get this out there. This is like something that I actually take some pride in. Um, I don't know. I so have you ever like thought like you ought to write a book or something? Well, I can't write a book because I can't do it. I don't think I could sit there that long. It drives me insane. But at the same time, there's a lot of ideas I really would like to express. And so anyway, I'm working on this thing, big project deal, and I came across this article here, and I was like, oh my gosh, oh, this is so great. I hope people get to hear this on their ride home. So we all know the cluster that is Meghan Markle. That's not her last name anymore. She doesn't have a last name because she's a princess. Anyway, so she's, she went to the Oprah and complained about being a princess. And now our dear, dear Arizona Cactus Rose, Meghan McCain, says that she and Meghan Markle, the princess, are both victims of leaks meant to hurt your reputation. What is being leaked about Meghan McCain, right? I mean, who cares? I think she eats too many cheeseburgers. I mean, right? What else is there? Who cares? The McCains are gone. Let's see what this has to say. I have not read this, so this is going to be great. I bet you I can't get through this in the next 3 minutes. It's going to be sad. So, in the wake of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's bombshell interview, the women of The View are stepping up to defend the royal couple. It'd be really cool if they were like, oh, yeah, screw them. Revolutionary War, baby. They owe us for the White House. They burned it down in 1812. We want our money. The co-host devoted the bulk of the show to the primetime special, which served as a harsh indictment of the monarchy in this farm. Oh, excuse me. I'm already yawning from how little I care about what these yentas are saying. Oh. It was Meghan McCain's voice that rose above the fray when she said she has also dealt with leaks that paint her as a villain. Here we go again. This is from The Decider. This is cool. Like, I promise you, I've not read this. That's kind of like what I was trying to get across. I wish I just said, oh, here we go again. The Views panelists have long been advocates for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, but on Monday morning, just 12 hours after their highly publicized interview, they doubled down on their criticism of the British monarchy and the royal family. Let's not forget, the British Empire is the OG of racism, said Sonny Hostin. I don't know who that is. And really, racism is now a British thing. Y'all, what's the black population of the United Kingdom? It's not much. This is so stupid. I mean, oh my gosh. I'm going to invent something so I can get doors open for me. We're talking about the original colonizers. I mean, I guess they should have just sat there on their island and never progressed, right? I guess it's a sin. It's a sin because we went to the moon. It's going to be a sin because we go to Mars. We're going to be preached on down the road for a bunch of BS, a bunch of wham babies crying here. And who gave these broads a TV show? My gosh. They all look like they stink. I'd hate to be on a elevator with them. Oh my gosh, I would just hold my breath and pray that, like, I don't pass out because one of them might give me mouth to mouth. It's really hard to watch. They were talking like ex-cult members. Oh, really? Who said this? Are we still on, McCain. Ex-cult members that had somehow fled and made it out. It reminded me of people who had somehow escaped Scientology. So she's called Scientology a cult. That's going to go really well with Tom Cruise. Uh, let's see here. The comments about Archie's skin color are going to become comments that haunt them forever. I would have preferred to know who it was if we're talking about William or Charles. That's the brother and the dad. The British public has a right to know if their future king feels this kind of racism. They really don't, because they're monarchy. Monarchy can get there and say, really, I hate a lot of people, you know? Like, I hate, what was it? Look at the movie Braveheart, okay? When the king says the problem with Scotland is all the Scots. That is, the king can say that, okay? And it's not going to change the fact they're still going to be king. That's the way they are. If they want to have some sort of uprising and overthrow the king or something like that, jeez, I mean, I don't even know how that would work. It's just weird. It's just so weird. Anyway, back to it. After some more back and forth, McCain turned the discussion inwards. One of the other points that I thought was particularly heartbreaking and poignant was her talking about how she wasn't protected, and that the leaks internally from Buckingham Palace that were used specifically to paint her out to be a villain and make her look bad to the conservative co-host. She is not conservative, okay? There's never been a conservative anything about Meghan McCain, except maybe like she brushes her teeth once a week. I don't know. That's about it. I want to say something, and I want this to be interpreted the right way. Oh my gosh. Oh, could you imagine having a conversation with this woman? Like, having to sit there and take this bullshit. I'm not supposed to cuss. I apologize. It makes it harder. I'm supposed to be more intelligent than that. But listening to this BS, and you're sitting there going, dude, like, what happened? What are we doing here? She is here. No way am I comparing any of my life experiences to Meghan Markle's. She experienced something that had egregious racism and happened on a global stage, and she was a complete cultural paradigm shift for the UK. The bitch is a princess. Golly, bless me. It can't be that bad. I mean, why? I'm supposed to feel sorry for her being a princess, flying around places, eating food that people are making for you and stuff. I'm sitting here with a t-shirt and car wax up to my elbows from waxing my car. I need to mow the yard because God knows what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, because I don't check it. I don't have time to. But I'm sorry, you're a princess and you've had to deal with what you perceive to be wrong. Guess what? Turn off your TV, all right? Throw away your phone and don't pay attention to anything, because you're a freaking princess. I'm thinking half of her time could very well be spent by a pool, okay? Oh, jeez. Sorry, let's hear. But I do know what it feels like to be on a TV show or a political campaign where people are leaking stories about you and the sole intention to make you look bad. And let me tell you, it will do a number on your mental health like you can't believe. Meghan, your mental health, you've been on that sun too long out there in Arizona, okay? I don't know. Your mental health is not a result of being on a campaign. You didn't have to be any of this stuff, okay? You didn't have to be anything. You could just gone your own way. I don't feel bad for you either. I mean, John McCain, your dad ran for president of the United States. He was one of the more powerful senators when he was alive. And, I mean, gosh. I love it when privileged people are telling us how hard they have it. Kiss my ass, okay? I mean, you don't have it hard. I am so sorry for you that you had somebody made fun of you. Why are you reading that stuff? I make fun of myself. I put up a sheet before I get out of the shower so I don't have to see myself in the mirror. How about that one? That's what you'd have to do if you took a shower with Meghan. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys. I don't know if I make it through this. Let's see. Let me tell you, the number of mental health. It will make you feel isolated, and it will make you feel paranoid. And I think it's a specific way that women are abused in the media. Your dad spent years in a uh, bamboo hut in Vietnam, pooping in a bucket while they broke his arms, and you're sitting here complaining that women are abused in the media? Jeez Louise. Hey, you know what? If you don't want to be abused, you don't have to take the job. If it's that bad, don't do it. Why do you want to? Oh my gosh. Look, man, like, I don't want to. There's a lot of things that people don't want to do. Can't know that she's never been in a place where she contemplated suicide. No. Just the guy laying next to you thought about suicide, babe. Jeez. As Meghan Markle revealed last night, she understands the feelings that may have pushed her to the point. No, you don't. Family like the royal family, you are not protected. People are trafficking and gossip and the intention to make you look bad and hurt your reputation. That's all they do on The View. That is all they do on The View. And see how they felt like there was no other option for them and family to put them in a safe. Whatever. I just hope it makes. Oh, excuse me. I hope it makes us reassess who we are, both globally and in America. No, I'll tell you what. Whatever the royals are doing, I'm doing the opposite of. All right, because I don't pay attention to them. They're not royals. That's why Americans don't kneel. We kick their ass because you don't kneel to a king. You only kneel to God. All right. Well, you're not subjects. We're citizens. I mean, this girl, for the amount of money the McCains have, you'd have thought she'd have had a better education. And what is legally allowed when it comes to falsehoods and leakings, that's what I thought yesterday. What is legally allowed? They don't have the First Amendment in England, in anywhere. That's why the First Amendment is so great, okay? First Amendment is when a collection of men who got together and wrote out a framework for our country, they said, hey, you know what? We are given free thought by our Creator, by our gods. And we can't control that. You walk down the street and you think, you know what? I think I do want a pizza today. That's a free thought. It's a free speech principle. And they were thought so highly of it that it was the first thing they thought of to put in the Constitution. And you know what? It's a God-given right that we ought to be respectful of everybody. And I don't care over there legally allowed when it comes to falsehoods and leaking. You know what? It's still you chose that life. You don't have to have it. And you get great rewards for it. I've not taken a private flight across the Atlantic. Don't know about y'all. Man, if you have, set me up on your plane. Anyway, enjoy your ride home. Likes and subscribes and comments. We'll do it all. We're going to... Oh, geez. I got to get out of here. All right. Y'all, it's good. Be good to each other. And peace.